Hi friends, Asia here, and I'm going to teach you this simple animation title slide in PowerPoint. So let's get started. First, let's go ahead and insert a blank slide and change the background color by selecting the Design tab, Format Background, and changing the white background to this dark steel gray color. We'll insert a title by selecting Insert, Text Box. We'll place the title right here. We'll name it Slide Title Here. We'll select it all, change it to lowercase, change the font color to white, change the font to Helvetica Neue, change the font size to 54. We're going to center the text and we're going to align the text to the slide by selecting the Format tab, Align, and Align Center. Let's add our circles underneath the title by selecting Insert, Shapes, select the oval shape, and insert your circle. Then we're going to resize it smaller, change the shape fill to this purple, change the shape outline to no outline, and hit Ctrl D to duplicate that circle. We're going to move it slightly over, change the shape fill to this yellow color. We're going to duplicate that shape, change the shape fill to green. Next, we're going to select all of them and hit Ctrl G to group them. And we are going to align them in the center and just underneath our title. Let's add the shapes that we're going to be putting our animations on. So in the Home tab under Shapes, select the Oval tool and then click on the slide. Let's go ahead and hit the Format tab and take out that shape outline. And we're going to resize it to about right here. Now I want to make a semicircle, so I'm going to take the Rectangle tool and I'm going to make the rectangle on the bottom half, and I'm going to make sure that it's in the middle. Click on the circle, hold down the Control key, and then under the Format tab, under Insert Shapes, there's this Merge tool. We're going to click on that and hit Subtract and make our semicircle. Next, we're going to hit Control D to duplicate that. And under the Format tab, we're going to rotate the shape and we're going to flip it vertical. And we're going to align it with this other semicircle to make it a circle. Now we're going to change the shape. I'm going to put the shape fill to the first purple color that we used. Now we're going to select it and hit Control G, which is going to group our shape. And we're going to hit Control D to make another one. We'll put it here. We'll double click on the bottom semicircle and change that fill to the yellow. We're going to hit Control D and duplicate that shape. And we're going to change the bottom semicircle to the green. Okay, and we're going to select all of these shapes and we're going to, under the Format tool, we're going to hit Align and we're going to distribute horizontally so that they're even, and then we're going to shift them over so they're in the center of the slide. Next, we're going to add the numbers to our semicircles. To do that, we're going to hit Insert, Text Box, and we're going to draw the text box, insert the number 1, select all, change the font to Helvetica Neue, and we're going to change the font color to white, and we are going to resize the font to 72. Now we want them to be on this colored section, so we're going to center it on the circle, and we are going to rotate that number upside down. We're going to hit Control D to duplicate that number, and we're going to put it in the center of this next circle. and we're going to change the number to 2. I'm going to hit Control D. We're going to change this number to 3. Now we're going to need to group all of them together. So select the shape and number, hit Control G to group them so they're all one shape. Now I'm not sure that this is the same as our other slide, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the font to Helvetica, but we're going to do it in the bold to make that number stand out. And we're going to have to realign those numbers in the center to make them look good. Now let's cover up the bottom half of these circles to prepare for our animation. We'll do that by inserting a rectangle over the colorful parts. Like so, and we're going to change the fill to the background color, and we're going to get rid of that outline, and now they're covered up. Let's add our title, our subtitle, and body text. So we'll go to Insert, we'll insert a text box, and we're going to size it to the same length as a semicircle. We'll insert title here, select all of the words, change the font color to white. We're going to center that font. We're going to change the font to Helvetica Neue, and we're going to resize that to 24. We're going to go ahead and just hit Control D to duplicate that. Align it under the title. Select all of the title. We're going to insert text here and write what you want. We're going to select all. We're going to change that to lowercase, and we're just going to change the font size to 18. Now you're going to select that text box and the title text box. Hit Control G to group that text. Let's just move it down just a little bit. We're going to hit Control D to duplicate. We're going to move it over to the middle, and we're going to make sure that it's in alignment with the other text. Hit Control D again and place it under there. Next, we're going to highlight the title, change the font color to the purple, change this font title to the yellow, and change this font title to the green. Now we're ready to add animations. So we're going to get rid of this sidebar, select Animations, select Animation Pane so that we can see what we're doing. We'll select the first circle, select Add Animation, Spin. We'll do Effect Options, select Half Spin, and we're going to change this duration to 50. We're going to select the subtitle box, add animation, float in, change the start to after previous, and duration to 25 seconds. We'll select the second circle, add animation, spin, effect options, half spin, change the start to after previous, and change the duration to 50 seconds. Then we're going to select the first subtitle boxes, select Animation Painter, and select the second title. Click on the second circle, hit Animation Painter, select the third circle. We're going to select the second text boxes, select Animation Painter, and select the third title. Now let's go ahead and play from the beginning to see how it looks. And that looks pretty good. Now that the animations look good, we're going to close this animation pane, and we're going to change these blue circles to the background color so you can't see them when the slide plays. So double click on that half circle, format, change shape fill to this dark still color. Click on the second one, change shape fill, and click on the third one to change the shape fill. Now click off of that. Now this is how your slide looks. We'll hit preview and voila! Your animation slide is complete. Thanks for watching.